My wife is hiding secrets from me, a long story told by a man named Sam. Let's listen to him.
My name is Sam, and this is the story that changed my life forever. A story I never imagined would happen to me, yet it did. The beginning. When I was 30 years old, I met a girl who would later become my wife. Her name was Sonia, a beautiful 27-year-old woman. She was elegant, slim, and wealthy, wealthier than anyone I had ever personally known. She drove a modern luxurious car and carried herself with a confidence that made her stand out anywhere she went. One day, I was at the bank to handle some cash transactions. When my turn came, the employee sitting in front of me looked at me with an unusually wide smile. Her smile lingered so long that I began to feel uncomfortable. I asked her gently, "Is something making you smile like that?" She shook her head, leaned forward, and whispered, "You're handsome and stylish. I like that." I was stunned. Was she truly talking about me? I had never considered myself the type women admired. I completed my transaction and left, confused and flattered. A month later, I returned to the same bank. Surprisingly, the same employee was there again. As soon as she saw me, she said, "There you are again." Then she leaned forward and asked, "Do you like my job?" I wasn't interested in flirting, so I simply replied, "It's good." She smiled again. That smile, it felt like an invitation. The unexpected ride. When I left the bank that day and was waiting for a taxi, a luxurious car stopped right in front of me. The window rolled down, and there she was. "Come on, I'll give you a ride," she said confidently. I hesitated, surprised by her boldness, but eventually got inside. As we drove, she asked me to tell her about my life. So I told her the simple truth. I own a small library. I work alone. I wake up, eat breakfast, go to the library, work until night, go home, have dinner, shower, sleep. That's my life. To my surprise, she admired it. "Your life is ordinary, but hardworking and persistent," she said. "I admire a man like that." We met again, and again. Feelings grew slowly. I began to admire her too. Her elegance, her kindness, her mysterious smile, they pulled me closer each day. One day, I asked her boldly, "Sonia, you're wealthy and I'm a simple library owner. Will you marry me?" She didn't even hesitate. She said yes. She told me it had been her lifelong dream to marry a man like me. And so we got married. A beautiful life. Until the day everything changed. Years passed. We built a beautiful home. We were blessed with 2 children, a boy and a girl. They were the joy of my life. I felt like the luckiest man alive. Until that day. One evening, I noticed her standing outside, talking to a man. Their voices were low, whispers, and she kept looking over her shoulder as if afraid someone might see them. My heart tightened. Who was he? Why was she whispering? Why was she glancing around like a criminal? I said nothing at first. I watched them from afar the next time. And the next. Sometimes she left the house and drove to a secluded rural area, always the same house, where the same man waited for her. And each time, she gave him money. Money. To a strange man. In the middle of nowhere. My heart filled with anger, confusion, and fear. Finally, when she returned home one night, I confronted her. "Who is that man? The one you've been meeting in secret? The one you whisper to and give money to?" Her face turned pale. She trembled. And then she said, "I'm not hiding anything. He's my father." I exploded. "Your father? The father you told me died years ago? You lied to me." She cried, her voice weak. "I lied because I love you." But the more she talked, the more confused I became. What kind of love requires lies? What kind of love requires secret meetings with a man she claimed was dead? My anger grew. "Tell me the truth," I shouted. "What are you hiding from me? Why did you lie about your father? Why is he living in a remote house? Why are you giving him money?" Her answer shocked me. "If you love me, and if you care about our future and our children's future, don't ask anything more." Her voice was filled with terror, not guilt. We argued all night. She refused to explain anything. Not one word. And I couldn't sleep. My mind raced endlessly. Who is this man? Why did she lie? Is he really her father? What is she hiding from me? Will I lose my wife? My children? My marriage? Did she ever truly love me? My peaceful life became a storm. That man, whoever he was, shattered my world. Sonia's silence destroyed the trust one had built over the years.
To be continued. And here I leave you at the end of part 1. You wanted to know the rest. You want to know who that man was. You want to know what Sonia was hiding. You want to know what Sam did next, and how this mystery changed everything. Stay tuned for part 2. Tell me in the comments if you want the continuation of Sam's story.